So, people will often ask me if Christians believe that atheists can have a moral compass, if they can live an ethical life. And the obvious answer is yes. There are plenty of atheists who have moral viewpoints, who hold ethical perspectives, but there are also some really troubling things that we need to address at the heart of worldview, and in particular, atheist worldview, right? When you don't believe there's anything above you, that you're not accountable to anything. This is particularly true when it comes to the beauty and the inherent value of human life. Now, I want to look back to Richard Dawkins. He's a famous atheist, and in 2014, he tweeted that it would be immoral to bring a baby with Down syndrome into the world. Now, we flash forward 7 years, and he now takes back that immoral proclamation, but he still purportedly thinks that it would be, quote, wise and sensible to abort babies with Down syndrome or other serious disabilities. Now, he recently made these newer comments while being pressed on the issue during an interview, apparently. And he admitted that his 2014 statement was too strongly worded, but here's where it gets interesting. He also said that, quote, it seems to me to be plausible that if a child has any kind of disability, then you probably would increase the amount of happiness in the world more by having another child instead. It almost takes my breath away when I read that quote, because these comments, they collectively underscore the toxic problems that can arise when a person no longer sees a higher power to whom he or she is responsible or accountable. They no longer see a creator. They no longer see a purpose outside of individual happiness. It sends a message as well to people with serious disabilities and to their families and to those with Down syndrome that they're essentially a drain on society, that they're not worth the life that they've been given. It seems unimaginable to me and difficult to process, and I know a lot of atheists would disagree with this worldview, in fact. But it's, again, the exact sort of race to the bottom that naturally comes up when people think we're here by accident, when they think there's no divine purpose, when it's all about, again, seeking our own happiness. It's a slap in the face to all of those families as well, to the people who have dealt with so many issues and yet have persisted through those challenges, and they have found profound happiness despite all of their challenges. I mean, these are beautiful people who have been reduced to essentially an abort and try again message. It's not only callous, it's also ideologically dangerous. Now, I'm not naive. I know that there are struggles, and I know that every situation is different, but Dawkins and others might do well to look at the research. In fact, 99% of people with Down syndrome in one study were found to be happy with their lives. Similar majorities were saying that they loved the way they looked, they loved the way that the state of their life had turned out, and yet here we have somebody saying that, ironically, people would be more happy if, they just chose to have other kids. And you look at our culture and everybody's looking for happiness, right? But they're not finding it. There's more depression, there's more angst, and at the same time, we're telling people, go out there and live for yourself. Go out there and do what you want to do. And so my hope is that whether you're an atheist, a Christian, I don't care, anything in between, that you would pause, speak out, and remind people that no matter who you are, you matter, you are loved, God has a purpose and a plan for your life, and I hope that nobody forgets that.